Last time on...
Heroes Among the Ordinary.
A D&D podcast.
Flashback time, my friends.
The party was put into a cell by an evil lich called Vehek Zadar. Once nightfall came, we heard a voice in the cell next to us. This person was Rhea, a high elf. After escaping the cell, our party went into the next room of the dungeon and killed 2 goblins and escaped, where the party learned that Rael was a princess of the High Elves, and that she'll help out with the war on the astral plane. Now, off the podcast, we talked about it, and I was able to switch up Flame's stats a bit. It was making it more balanced, or better for the rogue class. Just make sure, if you're going to do this at home in your own campaigns, make sure everybody agrees, because you don't want to just switch up your stats. So that's why, if you notice, from now on, if my character's rolls and to hits are a bit different, this is why. Now, we left off with the party getting back to our base in the swamp, and we told Bothgorg what happened, and he was surprised. And that's where we ended off. So let's see what happens in this episode.
Welcome back.
To Heroes Among the Ordinary.
A D&D podcast.
Hello, my friendings. Time to have fun.
I'm Ben, your DM.
I'm William, one of the players.
One of the players.
Yes.
I'm Nathan, player 2.
I am Ethan, and I am going to bite your door.
If you don't remember last episode,
Ethan bit a door.
Ethan decided to bite a door, which was fun. We had a good time. Sorry, we missed a week. We were busy. We had stuff to do. But we're back and shouldn't be missing an episode all too often. But if it happens, it happens. I'm sorry you get deprived of such greatness, but it happens.
Dear.
We're just so wonderful that people cry when our content isn't uploaded.
Yeah, our whole 12 listeners as of currently.
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get back to it. So, did you guys have a long rest?
Good question.
Yes.
Yes, we
I'm
did.
pretty sure we told
Okay.
Bothgorg what happened and took a long rest.
Okay.
He was surprised, by the way, because
Yeah.
he didn't know that this lich existed. You think he would.
Indeed. So, you wake up and Bothgorg calls you in. Hey guys, come in here.
Okay.
Hello.
Good morning.
I have called for a meeting with the king in private.
Ooh, which king?
The king of Chastali.
Okay, good.
We need to discuss with him how to take this whole Lich and Orb of Drakar situation further.
Also Durian.
Before we do anything. So yeah, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go places. And
We're gonna go have a talk with the king real quick.
Very well.
Got it.
All right. Yeah, where we're going is in the cavern below the castle of Chastali.
Okay.
Yes, that cavern. That's very well known by everyone here.
It's not well known.
Okay.
That's the entire point. Well, there's a cavern below the castle of Chastali. That's where we're going,
would it just be like the catacombs or something?
basically.
Okay.
So we need to go through actually the magic counselor to get there. But she doesn't know of the chosen, so yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'll leave the talking to you then.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess it up.
So our meeting is in about an hour, so you guys can get ready. We got some cereal.
Got some cereal. Maybe got a little toast.
Some oats and barley.
Wait, you thought you'd get toast?
Oh, wait, my bad. We forgot we don't have electronics. This is
Sorry.
like 1560
you
here.
can toast bread without electricity.
What are you talking
Sorry.
about? What do you think this is? You think that we're that advanced?
Sorry, we only get the yummy
Apparently
bacon
not.
and eggs when we succeed on a mission.
Of course. We did not succeed on the last
You
mission.
did not succeed. You got captured.
I mean,
Idiots.
I'll summon a chicken to give us an egg. I'll use one of my 3 summons per day.
All right, so
2 summons
do you want
per
to just
day.
get fast forward time?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
So fast forward time. You leave
Great. Yep.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
Paint
Travel
me-
through the
Paint me a
swamp.
word picture. What kind of day is it today?
Okay. You step outside. It's morning. Maybe 9 o'clock, and it's kind of cloudy out today. And it's cloudy.
Nice.
Darn,
Yes.
that really painted an amazing picture.
Yeah.
I can imagine all the clouds now.
And if you look to the west, you can see some rain clouds rolling in.
Oh no! Walking in the swamp in the rain is always. It's gonna make it so much worse. It's already swampy.
No way.
It's almost like the swamp is already wet, and it's about to get more wet.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
Let's move on.
So you hike through the marshy swamps and get back to Chastali.
Leshy is enjoying himself throughout the entire thing.
And you get to the front gates, and there's a guard there. Who goes there?
Flame. Hi. My name's
You
Flame.
can't use your real name.
Or I can't.
What?
Bothgorg elbows you.
Wait, why can't we use our real names?
You gotta be. No, I'm just kidding. You can use your real names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me think. Yeah, you can use your.
We lived there before.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I lived. It's
I mean,
not like I won't
maybe
be
Leshy could be like codename Bushman, Moss Man who lives in the woods and just
No,
eats people.
I guess you can use your real names. You just can't. You got to make sure that they don't know you're the chosen.
Cool.
course.
I barely know that, so I'm sure I can keep that secret.
Of course.
Okay.
All of Leshy's fur is like matted down on him now. It's kind
I
of gross.
So
I live here.
Bothgorg says, "We have business with the king."
That is too, and I live here.
Bothgorg elbows you again. And they open the gates, and you've been let in.
That's good to know.
Sick.
Okay, cool.
Notice how I kept quiet? I'm big brain.
See, unlike this guy,
I mean, if he lives here, that's literally not even a concern.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, so the magic.
I should
house,
have family in here somewhere.
Yeah, like if he
Just like
owns or rents property here, then like,
They're racist towards tabaxis here.
wow,
Wow.
we're gonna dissolve racism in this episode, guys.
we're gonna cancel racism right now.
You go two houses on the left down, and you get the magic counselor. So
All right.
you go in the magic counselor,
Yeah,
and
we-
Bothgorg says, "Waddy, it's been a while. We need to go down into the catacombs." Waddy says, "Oh yes, of course, Charlie."
Charlie?
What does Waddy look like?
Waddy's like an old crazy lady, kind of. You remember Jacqueline?
Yeah.
She's giving off the same vibe, just less crazy.
Okay.
Got it.
Does she have the big like grandma glasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Like the
Nice.
big.
Like the big one?
Yeah, like those big ones.
The big ones. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. And so you're going. She says, Charlie, how's life been treating you lately? How's the farm life? And Bothgorg says, "Oh, it's wonderful as always, Waddy. We had a pretty good crop last year. Lots of business." And she goes, "Oh, that's great, Charlie. Right down the stairs."
Truly, Charlie, a good harvest is a blessing.
And Bothgorg looks at you and goes, "Indeed."
Anyway, Charlie, what's the next thing we're doing?
You go down the stairs and she closes the bookcase behind you.
Ooh, it was bookies.
So like
A
so
cat in the
you're
catacomb.
on your own now, and you're just like kind of. It's
Okay.
like a very dark hallway. It's like kind of moist and stone. It's very dark, and down the stairs you can see like a light like shining down, and it's like makes the moist rock like glisten.
Okay. I have to ask Bothgorg. Is your real name Charlie? This-
No, my real name's Bothgorg.
We're,
You
I don't.
sure it's
In
not-
Chastali, I'm known as Charlie.
well,
Okay.
then I will
Oh.
refer to you as Charlie.
No, it's a code name. It's or not even a code name. It's so that people say, "Oh, it's Charlie." They don't go to me. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes,
I
the
don't know.
people in this town who refer to you as Charlie will not go to you who they refer Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep
Okay,
moving.
I think
It made sense in my head, audience.
Well,
okay.
He's breaking the fourth wall. Oh my god.
beat him.
Okay, yeah. So you go down. You see a just like a lantern hanging, and Bothgorg, he walks in front of you guys and goes, Mitch, are you down here? And like out of the light, you see like the king come forth. He's like in like almost like peasant robes. Like he's not like looking royal currently.
It's a little wacky.
Ah.
He's
It's a bit wacky.
He's like, yes. Bothgorg, you're down here.
It's Charlie.
Stop. He comes into like, and she goes, well, do you like all gather into the one lantern that's hanging
Yeah.
down? And she goes, what's going on? Why'd you call me? Who are these people? Bothgorg goes, I would like you to meet the new chosen. This is Flame.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I believe I've seen you around here before. And I believe I've seen this guy. What's your name again?
Aberan,
Aberan. Nice to meet you in person.
nice to meet you.
US2 Flame, but I don't believe I've seen you around a ton.
This is true.
And who are you?
I am Leshy.
And Bothgorg, why did you choose him if he's not Chastali? Yeah.
A wonderful question.
Chastalian. That works. Chastalian. Does that work?
Chastalian.
Can we all agree that someone who lives in Chastali is a Chastalian?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Also, I should also mention that technically the king did meet Aberon before. Like in the first episode, that's this whole thing. Aberon went to the king.
Oh yeah.
That's correct. Time to redo the bit.
Nah.
No. Aberon, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Yes.
What? Why'd you hire a non-Chastalian to help protect Chastali? And he, Bothgorg says, and he said, Mitch, it's not important what they're fighting for, as long as they have something to fight for that's for the same cause. An enemy of my enemy is my friend. And Mitch goes, you've always been very wise, Bothgorg.
Also, this guy Leshy, he kind of like lives outside of Chastali, so it's close enough.
Yeah.
And he now knows
Adjacent to Chastali.
that
He's adjacent to Chastali.
that they want to capture everything, just Chastali first. Don't ask me why Chastali first. I think Hyber might have been easier to take over first, but that's a different story. That's a question for a different day.
Well, nice to meet you anyway, Leshy.
Yes. I'm sure it's fine.
All right. Anyway, why'd you call this? Why'd you call a meeting, Bothgorg? These guys found some one thing.
Two people actually.
Why don't you guys explain it to Mitch?
So we found this person called Durian. Do you know Durian? Was he actually a part of the Chastali army force at one time?
Durian. You'd have to speak to the barracks people about that one.
Okay, I may do that later.
The name does ring a bell though.
Okay.
Well, that's good. So we met this guy. He was found in a cage, which was
Oh.
actually a trap because
No.
Or it was a setup.
it might have been a setup. Yeah, it was a setup. But then we freed this guy, unsuspectingly being like, you know what, maybe this guy's like okay. And then apparently he was taken by 2 darklings, which was untrue because the only thing that we found was goblins. Was it
Yeah.
darklings? Oh, I'm stupid. That's right. Cut
Yeah.
that bit out.
I think no. Sorry, Nate.
Oh yeah, so we went to this hut thing,
It was a
Tower.
the mage tower, and there was darklings on the first floor. We had to go kill them,
Which they did
and
beautifully. I did like 1 or 2 things. I didn't really do anything. It was them.
I turned into a horse.
of course.
good job. I guess.
But then from then, Durian basically betrayed us, even though he almost died to the darklings, because there was a lich on the top floor, and then he like put us in a chokehold, and then Durian rode off on what was the thing he rode off on?
Wyvern.
A wyvern, yes. He rode off on a wyvern with the Orb of Drakar.
Then,
And then the lich did, I don't know what he did to us, but he put us in a shack and had goblins lock us in.
and then we escaped the shack. And then after we escaped the shack and walking home, Durian showed up again and said that you know that this was just like a warning.
He
and we-
threatened the entire kingdom if we try to go get it again.
the orb. But he also said that this was more of like a warning, not really a trap. And we were like, yeah, we could kind of tell because there's only 2 goblins in there. You think?
It was brutal to watch.
Brutal
Yeah.
to watch what?
The dispatching of those goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
They stood 0 chance.
Uh,
Oh, we also, that's a good point to mention that I just got reminded of. We met Relly, right?
Riel.
Riel. That's how you
We
pronounce
met
it.
the high elf princess who was also trapped in this cage.
Oh, from the Highlands.
Of course.
She also
The
met.
High Elf from the Highlands.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
Yeah.
And she gave us the high elf blessing.
Yes, a blessing.
She also
That's a good
knows.
thing to have as a secret legion of heroes.
Well, of course.
Well,
Less secret if it is used, but
I
It's
would like
okay.
to know
It's okay.
that right now that she does know about the war on the astral plane.
she
She
says,
does?
well, yes, she brought that up.
Yes, she
She
did.
she brought that up herself.
How
Yeah.
does she know?
Well, I mean,
How
she
are
is a
we
high elf
supposed to know?
princess. I mean, she might know some things, but
Other,
She said that she knew, and we said that we were looking for the Orb of Drakar
yes.
because we have heard some stuff about the war on the astral plane, and that she will relay us information about where the orb's whereabouts is.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Good
And
job.
she will send troops, I
Good
think.
job on you guys, but I'm not too keen on the idea of Chastali being threatened by the past member.
Well, it's
I
being
did not think you would be.
well, it's being threatened by like an army on the astral plane.
since he himself, from what we know, is only human, he himself, I'm assuming, is really not as much of a threat as, you know, the
It's
wyvern
more-
that he rode off on, or maybe the lich that's like not too far from here.
Where did he take the orb? I'm assuming you don't know.
Not really. He kind of flew off, and then the lich choke holded us like.
Flew
In
out
midair.
of the window.
When he took off on the wyvern, which direction was that going? Because we saw him go out the window.
He just went out the window. You didn't really see where he went.
You said we saw him on a wyvern.
Like a wyvern, like.
I mean, I assume
Yeah,
that
but
this-
which direction was that going?
Like probably west
All right.
or south.
some way.
probably like southeast.
So
That's-
that's actually towards Chastali then. Is if we go south because we're in Hyper, which is north. Therefore, using my calculations,
It's like yeah, okay. I'll get if it was southwest.
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 So just west of Chastali.
I guess.
It is.
Sick.
He flew southwest from that tower on that wyvern. We are unsure of where he ended up, but a general direction might help.
Any other information at all?
No, I don't think so.
I do have a cat.
No pictures.
Nobody cares about the cat. That's gonna be the meme. That's gonna be the meme that people make, is that no one cares about the cat.
Okay, I just remembered the Lich's name, which was Vek Zadar. VHEKZEDAR.
Yes, for the audience, you know. When the audience,
Yeah.
you know, when the audience goes to our Discord, which we have now, go to Discord, and you can find it in Linktree on Facebook.
Of course.
And, there's links almost anywhere if you look up our name. So just come hang out with us on the Discord and talk more.
Of course, yes.
I guess the in-game reason we knew that name is like he's got a plaque with his name on it behind him.
No, he told you his name.
Yeah, but we don't know how to spell it.
That's a fair point.
Like, I don't know how to spell that.
No, the Lich is just like choke holding you. You're like, my name is Vex Sidon. VHE.
I mean, like,
This is what the audience would classify as a silly moment.
oh boy.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, so William, you need to bring up the boss now.
Yes, I do. Vek Zadar also talked about he was working for
Under someone.
He told Durian to give the Orb of Drakar to the boss.
The boss.
Now, we don't know who that boss is.
We never got a name.
So all these people have been linked in some way?
Yes,
Yeah.
they seem to hate this city.
Yeah, this one in particular, because we come from there, I guess, and
Well, no, they want to
They
They
don't
hate
like
us.
that.
they
They
want
like
to
that.
destroy. They want to take over the world, but they're just starting with Chastali.
I have no idea what reason they would have for starting here.
Well, I need
Perhaps you do?
You'll learn soon
Okay, so I understand that DM speak.
I think we all do with that uncanny pause.
Yeah, he was like looking around, and you could see the panic.
bro had no idea what to say.
For now, they don't have a reason, but we'll get back to that.
At the moment,
Chastali.
No,
the king does not know.
Okay, they do have a reason. I just forgot what it was.
Nice one.
Sure.
Well, they're after Chastali because Chastali knows more about the astral plane than most kingdoms in all of the land.
So would it make sense to attack someone that doesn't know about it?
Well, we can do more against something here than if it's on the astral plane. So they're trying to take out the people who know
How to fight against it?
how to fight against it so that they can then take over the smaller things once they have the big kingdoms.
Got it.
That's why they're after Chastali.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Yes.
So where are we going? Okay, so where are we going now?
Um,
Let's
What
talk
are we doing?
to the king.
No way. Did we finish talking to the king?
What does the king look like?
We never got a description
yeah,
of said
so
king.
basically,
I was imagining King Richard when you brought
no, so the
King Mitch.
The king is like he's actually like a good king.
Yeah.
So he's like he's
A competent
he's
one.
he's not like super fit, but he's like a fit guy. Like he can fight. He's no
King Richard.
He's no King Richard. He makes sense when he speaks, unlike King Richard.
Of course.
His hair is like somewhat curly, but it's like kind of darker brown, not quite black, but darker brown hair. It's like it like runs down to like his shoulders, and then he's got like a decent sized beard, not like the biggest beard.
He's got that king look. He's got that king beard look.
Yeah, he's got the king beard.
Gotcha.
You have an idea?
No, I'm just thinking about how he's got the He-Man head haircut.
He does kind of have the He-Man haircut, does he? He's got that Sozos Michael haircut.
Actually, that's kind of what I was picturing. If anybody knows who Sozos Michael is,
Of course.
look him up.
You're an extra cool guy if you know who that one is.
If you know who that is without looking it up, you're extra cool.
For the record, I don't.
Me neither.
Which is why you guys are uncool.
Lame.
Lame-o.
Wouldn't be the first time being lame. I've played D&D before.
Before, I once
Once.
played
I did it once.
Yeah, just once. Not 7-ish years.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So where are we going?
Okay. Well, so the king is like, well, you should probably find out who this boss guy is at some point. You should also,
Question the barracks. About
yeah,
Durian.
question the barracks about Durian. I don't know though if I'm. We need to make sure that he isn't about to attack Chastali, because for me, my biggest concern is the protection of Chastali, and I understand that some people here that might not be the biggest concern, but for me, I say make sure Durian isn't a threat before you continue your search for the orb.
Okay.
That makes
Also,
sense.
I would like to say this, that you might want to increase your defense spending just a bit and prepare just in case if something else happens that I don't know about.
I agree, Flame. Thank you for the advice.
Now, the way I see it, we can do two things.
I need you all to roll perception.
All right, cool beans.
I kind of wasn't paying attention. What's going on?
We're rolling perception.
Natural 20 plus 6.
I would hope you see that.
Let me see everything. I also
You
have
can
dark
see into
vision
the-
if that helps.
You can see in 4D now.
Actually, it is dark, so that does help.
17. So I got
Do I
a
have
19.
dark? Hold on. Do I have dark vision?
I got a 19, and I have dark vision up to 60.
I don't have dark vision. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
I got a 17. I don't know what dark vision is.
Okay,
so
let's see,
you
just-
hear this? Do you have dark vision?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so-
I have it up to 60 feet, and I got a 19.
Okay, so you
got a
see
natural 20.
and you see an outline of this. You don't completely see it. It's super dark down here. You hear it, Nathan.
Wait, can I check for dark vision? I am a warlock. Maybe that has something to do with
Go
it.
ahead.
I don't
no,
know-
No, you actually can't check.
Why?
Yes, you can check.
Okay, I don't know where that is though. Ethan,
I'm-
where do I find if I have dark vision or not?
It's a racial thing.
Oh, it's a racial thing.
That's kind
I don't
of. Listen,
know
this
if
is a
Urchinas's
family-friendly podcast. All right,
Guys,
guys. No racial.
Guys.
No racially motivated.
I don't think you do.
Why? Yeah, I don't think that warlocks get. dark.
No, it's Genazis.
yeah,
Oh.
it's based on race, not class.
What,
Specifically
do you
Urchinas's.
have dark vision though?
And the
No.
racial traits say nothing about that.
No, so he
But
doesn't.
no.
Okay. All right, so
I actually think that Urchinas's are
Alright, listen,
probably one of the worst.
So me and Ethan hear it. William
Wow, rude.
sort of sees it.
okay, so you guys definitely hear this. You hear like a swift of a foot almost,
Okay.
like a foot slipping almost.
And what do I
And-
see with the outline?
And you see a small goblin-like stature, like running back up the stairs from behind you. And you guys both hear this. So
Yeah.
I turn around and look.
I quickly say, there's somebody listening in, and I start running.
at it.
Yeah.
Or wait.
He's running up the stairs.
All right.
Uno momento.
What's your movement speed?
30. Yeah, just 30.
Aberrant.
30.
30?
Most
30?
likely it's going to be 30 unless you have stuff that increases it.
I can move 30, and then on my next turn, I can be wild shaped into an elk and move 50.
It's also, don't forget, dash action is
Oh,
up
yeah.
to 60 feet.
Well, again, if I turn into an elk,
Yeah.
it's
So you guys run up the stairs, and you can see it like shuffle up the stairs, and the bookcase like, and it like runs back in. You're like right behind it, with you following with. Okay,
Ben, who is you?
I know. I'm doing that right now. Okay, Flame is in front because he could see it, and so, and then,
26 here.
Leshy is right behind Flame, following her right behind.
And the magic characters in the back.
And the magic characters in the back, as always. Bothgorg and the king are behind, but like
Yeah.
chilling.
Makes sense.
They're on their way.
And
All right, let me just grab elk.
it opens the door and it turns the corner, and it's only a quick second before you turn the corner. Like you don't hear open the door to get out at all. Like no windows were opened, nothing. But you don't see it.
So it
Problems.
ran up, it opened the bookshelf?
It opened the bookshelf, it got out, but but now you're in the magic counselor room. So it's bookshelves line the walls and there's desks and stuff, and you don't see the goblin, but it didn't.
Is the old lady still here?
The old lady, you see the lady huddled in a corner like unconscious.
All right, first things first. I'm going to block off any exits by summoning a spirit of a beast.
Okay. What beast?
Probably something that can...
Wait, instead of blocking off, do you want to do a creature that can look for the goblin? Or
Well, I can summon... Well, I can do that to block anything off and then also look for stuff myself.
okay, yeah.
So that's my current plan.
What beast?
Oh, I'm... It's just
10,000 rats. Lock the door.
Yeah, it's just it's a rat king.
He's just a rat king.
It's a rat king?
Yeah, one of those big old boyos.
Okay.
Are you actually summoning a rat king?
Yeah, because they have a weirdly high passive perception. Not just as a rat king, it's just a standard stat block.
Okay.
And I could basically say whatever. I could say it's an ant, and it would have the same stats as a wolf. So.
Okay. So the Rat King is huddled against the door. That's what you want it to be.
Yes, please.
Okay, guarding the door.
Yep.
There's let me check. There's all of one window. So
That's a
Is
pretty
the
exciting
window
amount of windows.
broken open?
no, the window's not open. You're good.
Can the window be opened?
Yeah.
It can no.
Okay, it cannot
Okay.
be open? Okay.
It's a window.
I have a part 2 of my thing.
Can-
Whenever everyone else.
Can
is
I go
done.
over to the unconscious?
Yeah, one of you guys can go before Lashy says what he wants to do again.
Yeah.
I'd like to go over to the old lady.
Hmm. She's unconscious.
I can't really do anything.
I can't do anything for her, so someone else has to.
You can make sure she's
Well, yeah.
alive.
Well, yeah.
Preferably.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing?
Yeah, making sure that she's alive.
Okay, sounds good. By doing what?
Just checking her pulse.
Okay, that's what I assumed. You check her pulse, and she's still her heart's still breathing, and
Her heart's breathing,
Yep.
yes.
She's still breathing, and her heart is beating.
yes, not very steady, but
It's there.
it's there.
That sounds very bad.
And she's her forehead's bleeding.
Oh.
Gotcha.
That's a little bit more notable.
Oh.
Okay, so Leshy, what is part 2 of your plan?
Does the king... Wait, did the king and Bothgorg follow us?
Yeah. So
Because I said someone's listening, and I rushed
the
up.
king comes in and he says, "Oh my gosh, what happened to Waddy?"
Can I
Oh,
look...
yeah, it's Weddy.
Can I look and say, Charlie, do you have any healing potions on you?
Rothgark says, "My name's not Charlie, but as a matter of fact, no, I don't always carry health potions.
Do you have a healing spell?
No."
I do.
Well, darn.
That'd probably be useful here.
Yeah, I'll. Well,
Is that the goblin? Do we hear it?
No, I was just making random.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah, fine. I'll use my next thing to just cure her.
Her heart. Hear her? Or heal?
Cure.
Okay, heal her. Okay.
5
You-
health.
You heal her 5 health. She wakes up and she the bleeding stops from her forehead.
Eyes open, lady. We've got some extra company.
Yes.
Oh, what happened?
Keep your eyes open.
Oh, that nasty goblin.
Goblin, you say?
It was a small guy. He was I believe a goblin. He had the pointy ears and the nose of a goblin. He came in here and he had a almost like a big stick. It looked like, and it was very scary. And he whacked me in the head with it and dragged and I was over there, but now I'm over here. Ah. Now, what happened to the goblin?
Fearbolg is going to stand up from her and he's gonna first things first scan the room looking for this goblin.
So, you're the
Rat
Rat
King?
King?
I mean, he could. I mean, both of us. We're
Okay.
gonna just keep our eyes
Do you
peeled.
have to roll
I'm
for,
actually
do you have to
look-
roll for that?
perception.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, perception.
Can I get advantage from Rat?
No.
All right.
Wait. Is it you search and then you search and then
Well, Rat's by the door. He's got many eyes because it's a Rat King.
okay.
What even is a rat king? Does he just have many rats?
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
rat.
It's like multiple rats stuck together by
Oh.
their tails.
I thought it was one really
Yeah,
fat
that's what
rat.
I thought it was.
No, I did a Rat King because they have many eyes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That makes more sense.
yeah, it does.
So no to rat advantage.
Sure, you can have rat advantage.
Rat advantage, folks.
Rat
Just
advantage.
Summon your. Oh, it's actually worse. Okay, so 13.
13.
All right.
You don't really find anything.
Okay, I would like to search.
Darn.
You, but
I'm just gonna start shouting in
you know,
Goblin.
actually, you find like a few books like in the in the back right corner to the door, relative to the door, the back right corner, a few books have been like shuffled.
Cool. I'm gonna walk over to that.
Okay.
Can I also
Do
look
what?
around?
Exist over there?
No, move stuff. Okay, if I'm walking over there, you could probably guess that I'm gonna try to move things and look around for this goblin. Also, maybe just cast detect magic, just in case it is invisible.
Okay.
I would like to try and perceive something that might have happened and where this goblin is going. And therefore, I'm going to roll perception.
Okay.
So now,
have
out
fun.
of character, I'm
Have fun.
thinking another secret bookcase. But
I got a 16, so maybe I find a little something, hopefully.
Okay, 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
find some books shuffled in the left corner.
you've
Nah. No.
No way.
you notice that there's some scratch marks on the bookcase that Leshy's looking at. Along with the books being toppled over, there's some scratch marks, claw marks on some of the shelves.
On said bookcase.
I would like to roll perception as well.
Okay.
Okay, Leshy,
Oh,
there's
no.
big claw marks on this bookcase.
He's gonna take a closer look, and he's like,
what
and
scratch marks?
then he's just gonna try and rip it off the wall.
It's
Well-
the corner, remember? So it's the corner bookshelf.
Yeah, the bookshelf.
It's in the corner.
You try to rip it off the wall.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a whole.
You're gonna take the bookcase.
Yeah, I'm
out?
gonna take the bookcase
Okay,
off the
all right,
wall.
I didn't know that. Okay, so
Is this athletics or is this what?
I'm gonna say
Yeah, probably athletics.
yeah. I'm gonna say athletics.
All right, cool.
Ethan says that because it's its best stat.
No, it's really not, but 17.
Yeah, you move the bookcase, and right there in the corner is the goblin, and he goes. You can understand him, so he goes. "Eh! Oh no!
I'm gonna immediately just try and grapple him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just gonna grab this little
Do
boy.
you have to roll for that?
I mean, yeah, we gotta roll contested athletics, and he can either roll athletics or acrobatics to avoid being grabbed by big old Fearbolg hands.
Okay, he's gonna try and do acrobatics.
Yeah, I'd figured dexterity and all that.
Okay, what is the difference
Okay.
between acrobatics and athletics?
What'd you get?
Acrobatics is your
That's
sick flips and your ability to slip out of being grabbed, and athletics is like how well you can push stuff, how far you can jump if there's like a big gap.
Okay.
18.
Yeah. So you grappled him, and he is on the floor now, and you are on top of him, like with your arm to his throat, like
Ready to choke this man
ready
out.
to
Yeah.
choke this man. King Mitch walks over and like unsheathes his sword and puts it to the thing's neck.
I hold him back.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No,
hold this boy back.
No, King Mitch isn't gonna kill this guy. He's a level-headed guy. He just put his sword to his throat. That's it. Just like
Average stuff.
just like like threatening
Leave
him.
your
like,
weaponry out of this. And with that,
all
Leshy is going to turn to the goblin who he has pinned and say, "What is your business here?"
You'll never get me alive.
Answer me, whelp!
Can you roll intimidation?
Oh, actually, I was going to do something more specifically towards intimidation, and that is, like, just cast Primal Savagery to increase the size of fangs and claws.
Do you want to do that after then?
No, I'm going to do that now.
Okay, go ahead.
Like,
So like answer me, whelp, and then with the
and it, like, acid dripping from his mouth.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll intimidation now, but
Yeah.
Truly an
you can
animal
let me.
right
Yeah,
there.
he is an animal. That is
Well,
his.
I'm gonna give you
business.
advantage on intimidation too, because like I was scared.
All right, cool. Well, he's not good at intimidation, but that is 16.
Okay, yeah, that works. He goes, okay. I was passing through and I saw you guys with I saw you guys come in here and I was looking through the window and I saw you guys go down the cellar and I just wanted to see what happened, so I came in here and I hit the lady and I wanted to listen up on what you're doing.
How do you know us?
How do I know you?
Yes.
I don't know you. You just seem like interesting people.
I am going to like poke his belly with one of the claws and cast Primal Savagery again.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know who you are. I was just bored, really.
I have a question. Where do you live?
Can you
recite
speak
that.
goblin?
Yeah, I'll just recite that for him.
Do they not speak common?
It's Goblin.
It's
Oh,
Goblin.
well,
yeah, he's speaking Goblin for
Can-
everyone
can-
that doesn't.
Yeah, I'll
Can
just
I-
go through.
Wait,
it.
hold on, guys, hold on. For the audience, just so you know, not Aberron. Leshy speaks Goblin, and that's why he is the one speaking to
Said goblin.
Seb Goblin, and Aberran and Flame are completely unaware of the conversation that's being held currently.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not completely. He could see the.
Yeah.
The goblin is quite in fear.
Yeah.
Can I say, ask him where he lives, because he might have family members that know.
He goes home.
You
to his
know
wife
goblin. You know goblin family members.
Well, no. Well,
You
if it's
part of
like
the-
a
are you part of the
hut,
goblin
there might
mob?
Be somebody, there might be more people in the hut that know.
Are you from Chastali?
Well, I'm not really. We live in like just beyond the swamps, not far.
At this point, Leshy's starting to. He's mellowing down a little bit, like noticeably. I am gonna roll. I'm gonna ask to roll. I want to know if he was lying or if he was like hiding anything when he was mentioning like, oh, I don't know anything about what's going on here. I don't know you guys or any of that.
So what would you roll to see if you're lying?
Insight.
Insight. Yeah, go ahead.
It's more like how you can read a person. Well, that's not a great roll. That is a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you don't.
All right. Well, I'm not too bothered with that.
So, can I go?
Do any of you have any more questions for this?
What did he
Well,
hear?
So, no. You,
Oh yeah. What did he hear?
A good question. All right. What did you hear of us?
no.
Answer truthfully, whelp.
Could you like back up a little bit?
I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery.
Does this not take up spell slots, or is this?
No, it's a
cantrip?
cantrip.
Oh,
That's a
I
cantrip.
can keep going.
you can keep fighting doors all you want.
Yeah, I will like claw into the wall right next to him, like next to
yeah,
his head.
Actually, that's really cool. Intimidation again with advantage because I'm a nice guy.
Ben is just the best DM.
Yes, truly.
All right, advantage. I rolled without advantage first, but I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Awesome.
You are
Was it a
ultra
nat 20 or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 21 and a 20.
He's like he's
He's about to have a heart attack.
He's freaking out. he's
There's like a wild animal pinning him, questioning
yes,
him.
I heard everything. I heard everything about the astral plane. I heard about the war about the astral plane. I heard about the Lady Riel. I heard about everything. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me.
I mean, no one else can understand him, so it's not
Oh
really
my god,
that much
yeah,
of a
good
concern.
point. I
I could see William was like tensing up, like, oh no.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
was like-
thinking
I was like,
specifically about the old lady.
"Eesh."
Do we have to kill her too?
And at this point,
You guys couldn't hear him, so you guys translate for them.
yeah, I understood that. Leshy's gonna like take his hand off the wall and just kind of let him crumple down, and
Let him sob.
He's like kind of like sobbing, like breathing really
Yeah.
heavily, and just like crumpled up into a corner, like
Yeah.
yeah.
without taking his eyes off of this goblin, Leshy is going to say, "He heard everything."
Dun, dun.
Does the goblin speak common? Or
Oh,
no?
it does.
Yeah, they
Probably
They
can.
can speak common, yeah.
Okay. So that's
That's why.
Well, that's why he
Heard
got
everything.
everything is because he speaks common.
I'm gonna use a spell called Message. I have it as a cantrip to Leshy and say, if you
You know, you can just like talk to him. Right?
well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
then
Well,
the
if
goblin
it's
will hear.
yeah.
Oh, it's through
Yeah.
brain.
Telepathy.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
Gotta
telepathy.
love telepathy.
So that way the goblin doesn't know.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, what are you saying to Aberrant over here?
Well,
You
no,
mean
I'm
Leshy?
saying, I'm saying,
Oh,
to,
Leshy,
I'm saying to Leshy, saying, if you let him go, we should probably follow him.
Do I get to respond, or is it just a one-way street on message?
Good question.
I'm pretty sure I get like a few words back, or maybe I'm just dumb.
And comply in a whisper that only I can hear.
All right, yeah, I respond with like, yes, maybe that would be best. Leshy's going to go back to this goblin, and he is not going to like pin him right now, but he's going to get kind of close, and the Rat King's going to scurry up because I can control it.
Yes.
I'd also like to
It's so
say,
awesome.
I also like to say the same message to Bothgork,
Okay.
because same message and saying, I don't.
With the spell, can they say back to you? Or
Yes.
They can?
Only I can hear.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so, yeah, Bothgorg, he said, I agree. I'll stay here with the king to chat some more. Why don't you
Okay.
guys do that?
And I'll.
You're completely oblivious to
I
the
am
mental
so
conversation.
oblivious.
I'll do the same thing.
I see you guys all being silent. You're just like looking at each other. I'm almost like, what's going on?
You probably just think like, oh yeah, I get it.
I get it.
I'll wait like 30
Are you
seconds.
thinking what I'm thinking, let alone they're literally thinking what each other's thinking, and you're just like, I'm thinking what you're thinking.
I'm gonna wait like 30 seconds and then message everyone.
just like, oh, that's
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I-
would make sense.
I turn back to the goblin and kind of get down next to it, and I say, "We will allow you to leave this place alive. However, you must stay silent about what you have heard today."
Absolutely, they're forgotten. It's ain't telling nobody.
All right. And I'm gonna like put a hand on his shoulder, not like a clawed one,
Yeah.
but like just like a big
A big
burly-
meaty
burly
hand.
just on his shoulder, and I'm going to use one of my wild shapes to cast Find Familiar, and put an ant on him.
Okay. That's a good move. Should I have him like roll perception real quick on that?
I mean, that's kind of
He
your
is-
choice.
I mean,
He
didn't see
I'm
it.
covered in bugs either way. So
Not only that, he's
Yeah.
terrified.
So he
got the messenger ant.
I'm not even gonna. He doesn't see it.
Okay.
yeah,
It's more fun that way if he doesn't see it.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if he could like just
Yeah.
think that it's a bug crawling onto him like on
Yeah.
accident, just like flick it off.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
I just kind of leave that on him, and I can hear or see through that ant as I please
Okay.
for an hour. It will only last an hour.
Okay. So he like gets up and he like shuffles and like trips, like that kind of like like he's
The quivering goblin.
the quivering nervous wreck, and he like barrels out the door, and he said, thank you so much," and he like runs away.
All right.
Can I
I
look?
do not trust this goblin. I'm gonna say that right now.
That's why we're going to follow it. But can I look at Bothgoric? Or, yeah, can I look at Charlie?
Stop saying
Charlie.
Charlie.
Can I look at Bothgoric?
You can't call him Bothgork now because
No, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll
but
call him Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's fine.
can I ask Charlie? We are going to follow the little goblin, but so that means you will have to ask about Durian.
I'm actively tracking it as we speak.
Yes, I will. I shall go to the barracks and ask about Durian, I suppose.
Thank you. And so yeah, so we leave on.
I may have just realized that Find Familiar. I mean, there's some better sides and worse sides that I didn't notice at first. I can only see through the ant's eyes when it's within 100 feet of me, and like
That's fine though,
You're
because
in
you're following him.
yeah, so like I'll just start following him a little bit sooner. And
Should we
also
go stealth for that?
I can cast
Hold on.
a spell with the range of touch on like through the ant on the goblin. Things like primal savagery, for example.
The ant's just like.
The
It just-
ant's just got like acid flying out of its mouth everywhere.
Yeah, it just bites
All
him
right,
and
It should
are
be
you
good
guys
enough.
gonna follow now?
I
Yeah.
to get the ant thing.
Yeah.
I guess
then
we're
probably
done talking to the king in Bothgork. So.
Yeah. So
Charlie.
Bothgork-
Oh, actually, first things first.
but the king looks at you guys and goes, follow him and report anything that unusual that happens.
I'll cast Disguise Self and look like I can look how many feet shorter? Like 3 feet shorter. Yep. Okay.
If you want, I can also cast Pass Without Trace, and you don't have to use a spell slot.
It's
and I don't
only-
have to
It's
use
not a spell slot for Disguise Self. It's
Oh, you
just a
don't?
Fearbulg thing.
Oh, okay,
They can
cool.
just like fit in with other people if they so choose.
Yeah,
You're
Earth-
just overpowered at this point.
Earth
I just don't
Genasi's-
use all my stuff most of the time. So
Do you get?
Earth Genasi's get Pass Without Trace for free, so just to make sure.
So
Wait, it doesn't take a spell slot?
yeah.
I have to use a little.
Everyone
magic.
gets a
I
little
have-
bit
I
of
have to-
something.
I get like a little like magic stone thing that I have to use. But, that's it.
Like he's got claws that deal 1d4 plus whatever damage,
Mm-hmm.
and he can climb walls.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna look like some like 4 foot tall redhead.
Okay. So this goblin is like super freaked out still, so he's not really looking around. He's just trying to get out.
All
Yeah.
right. I'll just keep following.
Yeah. So he's
Yes.
he's still doing the freaked out goblin dance.
Yeah.
He's running, and he guards are like looking at the goblin, like trying to chase after the goblin, and he's like evading, like it's like those comedy Shrek, like Shrek the guards trying to get Donkey, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or it's like the D&D movie.
In what part of the D&D? Okay, never mind. So we gotta continue. And the goblin like skids under the door or through the door and like runs out.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you guys are running after him still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just keep going.
Why not?
Okay.
Do we have to roll stealth?
So
Pass Without Trace might be useful about now.
you are
That lasts for,
continuing
like, how
to
long?
follow him, and he
An hour.
he goes into the swamp, and he's about to turn around. Everyone stealth real quick.
Stealth.
All right. Did you cast?
I didn't cast it yet. If you want
I
me
would
to,
I would cast Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I'll get plus 10 to this roll.
Ooh,
All
I already
right.
have
Yeah,
plus 7.
Okay.
Plus 10 to the roll.
I've used it.
19 plus 7
Plus
Twen-
10.
plus 10. So
So
17 plus 19
Oh my god, 20.
He doesn't see
36.
Okay,
You got a 36.
Nathan,
I
you?
got a
Hold on, I
24.
gotta find my stealth stat. Hold on.
What'd you get?
24.
You don't.
With-
He sees you.
How does he
Okay.
see you?
Stealth, I think I got a +3. So
He's
let me
joking.
roll.
It was a little joke.
A little goof.
18.
Plus 10.
No, I got an 8, so +10, 18, +3, so
You're good.
approximately
You're all
good.
21.
How long does Pass Without Chase?
An
Should
hour.
be an hour.
Okay.
Yes.
Same as Find Familiar, right?
Well, on this for now. Once I level up, it'll be 2 hours.
Okay. You're continuing. He like turns around. You all like duck down into the high grass real quick. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like. Ah. And he like just turns around, looks around, and then continues into the forest
All right, cool.
or the swamp.
Probably keep going then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys continue through the woods, and he's like still super on edge. So you guys, I'm gonna keep that Pass Without Trace roll because you know you're following him, so that's the same
Yeah.
roll. And he's like keeps looking around. You guys are like hiding behind trees, you know, like
Yeah.
like William. Do you want to be in the trees?
We're doing
Yeah,
mission.
just
We're
jump
doing
over.
Mission
Oh,
Impossible.
yeah,
right
because
now.
he's got the climbing
Because he's
speed.
got the climbing ability. So do you want to be in trees?
Oh yeah, just
Oh,
jump
he's
in,
like.
Oh, but then now you're gonna troll him by making him fall out of the tree and hit his head on a branch.
He just like zips from tree to tree. It's
Yeah.
really cool, but also a branch suddenly comes out of nowhere.
I have dark vision. I can see.
He jumps onto an ant and it just crushes him.
The end's like, ow!
What? These are claws. Dude, that really hurt, dude.
Flame, you're like dashing around through trees, and Aberran and Leshy, you're like, you know.
We're just doing Mission Impossible.
I'm like
strategy.
in the mud, like crawling very quickly after
Oh, yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah, because you're a weird guy like that.
He is a weird guy.
No, it'd be so cool, like him like running through the trees, you like doing all stealthy through wizard thing, and you should like transform into like a bird or something, just like that would just be a cool like piece of artwork.
He can't.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
I can't
guys,
turn into a
guys,
bird.
No,
in
I
the-
know.
no,
and-
hold
and
on.
Instead of turning into a bird, he's like crawling like through the mud.
I can't turn into a bird.
If anybody is artists out there that listens to our thing, we have an art section on our Discord.
Oh,
Post
plugging.
any fan art that
Plugging.
post any fan art
Shameless.
that you have in our Discord. We will post it on our social medias if you don't mind.
With credit.
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
yes.
Like,
Of course. with
yeah, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, actually, Leshy made this one. Leshy came out of the game and gave me this.
Yeah, Riel made this one. Look at that.
So yeah, write this scene down. So we got the epic Mission Impossible moment,
Yeah,
running
love
after
it.
the goblin. You're running after the goblin, and after a while you get to his hut, his or not his hut, but like his
little home
the
thing.
goblin camp, and he runs over and he's speaking in goblin, so you can understand through the. Actually, you would only be able to understand because you're the only one that can understand goblin, Leshy.
And I've got a hearing thing on him.
Yeah, and you have.
I got a wire.
Yeah, you got it.
You got the ant. That is something what the goblin is supposed to say.
No, I know he's going to name. Karik. And it's a hobgoblin that turns around. What do you want? Well, I ran into Chastali, that kingdom down the road. Spit it out. What do you want? They were talking about some freaky thing. They were talking about.
I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery through the ant.
They were talking about. Ow!
The fact that you can do that is so fun.
I do have to roll to hit, but
Oh,
like
okay.
it's an ant on him.
Okay.
It's a dirty 20.
All right. So
How much
it
damage?
hits
9 acid.
9 acid damage.
9 damage from this ant, dude.
Okay. So the goblin's like, and they were talking about some sort of, and he just falls over dead.
Falls over. That killed him? Oh my god.
Cool.
Okay, now this hobgoblin I'm
And the
assuming is quite
hobgoblin's
worried.
like,
Yeah, I can still hear through the ant, so
yeah, the
I-
hobgoblin's like, what? And he kneels down.
One moment.
perception.
We never found out the tiny goblin's name.
I'm not sure what ant stealth is, honestly.
What is? I mean,
If he's
Hey,
like-
he got a 5.
Okay.
Okay, he doesn't see anything. He's like, what in the world? What did you need to say? You're lucky that killed him instantly. That was smooth.
that was good.
That was good.
At this point,
No information
Leshy
given.
is an assassin.
Yeah, that was.
He's better at being a rogue than
Can
the
I
rogue.
cast message to both of them and say,
I did not want to do this. Do you want to leave?
"Do you want to raid this stuff for loot?"
Loot doesn't sound like a horrible idea.
Guy, there's like a ton of there's like a goblin.
Yeah, we've just
Well, I don't know how big this
we've
encampment
just
It's like-
dispatched the main victim. Do we want to be very well known here and maybe get some guys escaping our crusade?
Good point.
Yeah.
Fair point.
So the hobgoblin gets up and he unsheathes his sword and looks into the brush. You guys should probably get out of here.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could cast fireball.
I
or something.
cannot that was cool. Just
That was pretty cool.
that was just
I'm-
That's a cool Netflix animated scene right there.
So lucky I grabbed a touch spell.
truly
Primal savagery is becoming.
It's Leshy's thing at this point. He
He's
eats
better at
you.
assassinating people than the rogue.
I think from now on when I'm gonna have the goblins have a little more health than just 7, but
Do they normally only have 7
Yeah,
health?
they're they're little guys.
I mean, they're little guys.
Kobolds
yeah.
have 5.
but there's another option to have it 2d6 health,
Yeah.
so I'm probably just gonna do that. From now on.
Don't roll every time. That's gonna get
No,
so
I'll do it
degrading.
ahead of time. That's what I do
Okay.
for initiative. I roll it ahead of time usually whenever I'm planning on having a.
Okay, what are we doing
That's
now?
fair.
We're heading back.
Yeah, we're
so,
walking
So
back,
yeah,
so-
you're.
Are we
heading back.
in the woods near where Leshy lives?
Yeah.
We should probably. We might want to go back. We might want to go back first to see any news about Durian.
Yeah, you should probably head back.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
so you head back.
Okay, guys, you
If-
head back.
If we had more time, then I'd say sure, but I have to go soon. I'm like,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you head back. Epic scene again, running through the trees.
We're just
Yeah.
at
It's
this
not-
point.
it's
It's just kind of
obviously-
just strolling.
It's just strolling now, but that was a cool little scene of
That
events right
that was.
there.
I can elk us back if y'all want to ride.
Actually,
I don't know if that's quite as stealthy, but
Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't
it's an
need to
elk.
be
No one's gonna
Right.
recognize me either way.
yeah.
All right, so you get back. Are you riding an
Yeah,
elk? Or,
I am an elk.
Being an elk, carrying these guys,
Yeah, sure.
these buffoons.
These little munchkins.
Honestly, this is just Leshy, helping you. This is just Leshy,
This is how he says I appreciate you.
Leshy and the other chosen.
Maybe this is why he's chosen, because he can ant someone and kill them that way.
You were
Okay.
chosen because you're good at stuff.
Okay, so I'm assuming we get back at.
Yeah, you get
The
back
place.
to Chastali. Bothgork, he's near the front gates. Guys. Hey guys. That's what that sounded like.
Hello, Charles.
Evening, Leshy.
We've ruined this guy's day.
is there guards around?
Yeah, there's guards around. You're at the front gate.
Okay.
I found out that Durian did used to work here, or was was part of the main council of, or not council, but defender of.
Of he was
Chastali?
in the army.
He was
the
in,
defender of
he was one of the main 5. There was 5 of them.
Chastali. Oh, okay.
Before there was 4.
Oh, okay. So that explains it.
And
Makes sense.
he was actually pretty good at doing stuff.
So he's a somewhat.
So he didn't
Powerful
lie
being.
completely.
He's not. I don't know. I can't tell if he's powerful or if he's just good at stuff generally.
Yeah.
But
I will say I hit him with one thunder wave and he limped away.
it could be him masking his power for all I know.
I mean, yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. It did look really pathetic, though.
I can imagine. On very more intense notice I found. Emmerich, Unmek, Wesley, and Andriel, they pointed me towards his old bunk. He had a leftover diary.
Interesting.
Ooh.
He hands it over. And that is where we are going to leave it for this week of Heroes Among the Ordinary.
A D&D podcast.
Goodbye, my friends.
Join us next time where we traumatize more goblins.